Hey guys, Sean Zine, the Connection Machine, aka the Insurance Doctor. This is live number. Holy cow, what are we up to? 44 on the year. Again, I know it's lunchtime. You're having your sandwich, your soup, your salad, a protein drink, what have you. But use this 15, 20 minutes and actually digest what we say, the tips and tricks and strategies and things that we, experiences that we share. And hopefully you take a couple of them and you actually implement and you take action. So, what I want to do is bring on Dan Mansour. Hey, what's going on,
Hey,
Dan?
guys. Good. How you doing, man?
I appreciate you taking some time out of your busy day to jump on with us and drop some major nuggets of information and value today.
You got it, man. My pleasure. Well, first of all, man, I want to say congrats on
Thank you
your
so much.
newborn
Just tell
on the
the
way.
folks.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we dropped that this morning, and because I'm all about, giving information, personal information. It's always important to give positivity as well. I had some tough times with my parents, so that we waited to make sure they were okay. And my mom was she got out of the hospital. My father's following suit. He's off the ventilator, and we're like, all right, this is the time that we can
That's
share with
great.
the world that what's happening, what's new in my life. Dan, can you
Thank God they're
explain
doing
for
better.
those that are watching on the live or on the replay who you are and what you do?
Okay. Well, I'm Dan Mansour, and at Atlas Group Consulting, we have a team that we can take care of a lot of financial challenges and provide solutions. One of our core pieces is credit repair. We could take care of it with getting results rapidly and devising a custom plan for each person to get their credit as high as possible and quickest time possible. We have also business strategies for business owners so they could start to strive again in this new environment. So we can discuss and have a consultation about that.
No, that's awesome. It's important that those that are watching that you put yourself and you surround yourself with people that could help you get to a better situation. And we all know if we talk about credit, how important that goes hand in hand with majority of things out there with getting an apartment, insurance, getting a mortgage. So it's important to student loans. It'll help with that situation with anyone that's watching with us today.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, and it's also a little different. Lenders will look at your credit and they'll want to see certain things. Getting a car loan, certain requirements are, we cater it and make sure that the credit profile reflects that so you can get the lowest interest rate possible.
And how long have you been doing that as far as working in the credit space?
In the credit space, been doing it for a year, did a deep dive and just really got to know the industry and got to know what the best outcomes and possible ways to get the best results in the most efficient time possible. So,
So those that are watching, I would assume would be important people that kind of get to know who Dan is real estate agents and mortgage professionals and accountants, because I think having Dan in your back pocket could definitely help with a lot of different types of situations. Am I right?
yeah, absolutely. So, addition to that, my background has been in finance for over 15 years. Been doing real mortgages for ever, and until the crash, I repositioned. Um, and been doing business finance, credit repair, just adding to additional benefits for my clients, also doing the real estate investing as well. So, we have real estate lines of credits that we could offer investors instead of being on that proverbial hamster wheel of getting a hard money loan and then waiting for the windfall when you close and then doing it again and again. This way you could have multiple structures set up in place for that.
Now, you do a lot, you're working constantly, and your big thing is you like to travel.
Yeah.
Where are some places you've been to? And are you one that likes to sit on a beach and drink and that's it? Or are you one that likes to really see the sights of certain areas that you might go to?
I do love to travel. I like to enjoy the excursions, adventure, also have that time to just relax, have a drink on the beach. I like to enjoy all of it. So definitely.
I really enjoy going away and traveling in the beautiful weather. Now it's a little difficult what we're going through, but now is a good time just to keep socking some money away, so then when we're able to do those travel and get into those beautiful destinations, you can experience them and have a great time when we do. Because I know we've been cooped up for weeks now, and it's going to be for another couple weeks at least. And what are you doing now that you weren't doing before? I've been focused on doing things that help me personally as far as development, health. I'm improving my health by doing fitness and be more active, eating a little bit better or eating less. I'm trying to pick up more skills and getting more involved with doing more lives and getting in front of the camera. What about you?
Just not sitting at my desk all the time, just walking around, maintaining a keto diet, staying away from carbs. So yeah, but it's so much easier to put the pounds on when you're working from home.
No, for sure. You
Yeah.
have to have good habits to allow yourself to, not go down that path. Hital said, "Hey Dan, good to see you finally. We have spoken over the phone a few times, and again, guys, getting and
What's up,
doing
Patel? How you doing, man?
lives, it helps you connect with other people. Some people, I like doing the FaceTime, the messenger video. You actually see the other person. You can actually, because we can't be together, in person, but virtual, we get the same thing that happens. It's a wonderful thing to do and
Yeah.
utilize.
Yeah.
Are you able to do a lot of Zoom call? Are you doing a lot of Zoom calls currently?
Yeah, I do quite a few number of Zoom calls now. Obviously, that's new and different with this new environment. So getting more out there and more exposure for definitely.
And I liked how you shared with me. I asked you for a couple things before our call, and you like to solve problems, provide solutions to any challenges. I think that's an important thing that everyone is, whatever business you're in, that's our job is to provide solutions to problems.
Yeah.
And you work with a lot of business owners. So is there any strategies that you would share with anyone watching or those that would, if you can tag somebody that's a business owner in this live below, that we can help them with some tips?
Sure. Um, so providing a solution is what I went to do was I connected with the underwriters and banks to see what their qualifications are. How do they approve? Fully deep dive into their metrics and see the qualifications. Then I reverse engineer it and consult with my business clients and look at what they need and provide them the solution to get them to pretty much walk right into the bank and get the approval they need for their business. So from what I've seen and heard, most people that go apply for a loan at a bank, 80% of them at least get denied for the loan because they're not aware of what the bank looks for. There's a lot of different things that they do look at. Something is looking at what does the business look like? What's their identity? What's their footprint? As well as all the normal qualifications of credit scores and everything else that they would look at.
So they have a holistic outlook on each client that comes in. So it's not just one number, the credit score. There's other factors that are involved that you have to be working with someone that knows what those are so you can actually make sure those go through the system pretty quickly.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with credit scores, could you talk to us about, there's three bureaus and the differences between them, or any tips that we could probably provide with those that are watching us?
Yeah, so the banks have what's up, that gotten more strict with their guidelines, obviously with the new environment. So the scores that they look at is 680 and above. The higher the better, and basically no low credit utilization and a business that's been operating for 2 years.
That's important information there. And the
Yeah,
higher your score, the higher you can use and be approved for different things. Matthew Victoria is on this live, and I know scores are so important to the mortgage front. And the higher you go, the better or the easier it is going to be to get approved. If
right.
you are in that 580 to 600 range, jumping it up, how quick does it take to jump up someone's scores? Are we talking a couple days, a couple months, a year? What is usually an on average, and I'm sure it's up to the person as well to actually act on the advice from you. But what is like an average time frame to jump up some scores?
We're seeing results in 30 to 60 days. Okay. So it depends on the extent of what we need to do. So the range is typically only 30 to 60 days.
And at this time, a lot of people should take advantage of this situation. And yes, you might not be able to close right now, but fix your situation, save a few more months of money so for a down payment, and it would help you qualify for a loan. So I think that's a great thing to have a conversation with Dan to see where it can go as far as improvement.
Right. So the
And
other additional, oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
So the other component to business owners that are looking to get funding that I found out from the underwriter is they also look at business credit. So we could also further discuss that offline to add that piece to your business profile, gives you more fundable options, lower interest rate, and much higher funding with the bank when once they see that you also have established your business profile, your business credit on that side as well. So there's numerous different strategies that we could impart and to get you the highest amounts possible.
That's awesome to have.
Yeah.
Now, Dan, how has this whole new situation with the virus, how has it affected you on your business? Are you more, changing the way you're doing things? Are you adapting? Are you developing more best practices? How are things and what are things happening for you personally on that front?
Great question. So what I've done, we've established a team to handle all the different people that are going to be coming in and have been coming in to position them for the shift and getting the credit repair done. So we're able to handle it very quickly. So we've adjusted as well to handle different components that have come up from this coronavirus that has taken place.
Is it something that you do a coaching platform with them or kind of coaching calls, or is it a website they would go to? Can you talk about how they become more educated and help them increase their scores on that front?
So with the coaching, we do have options where they can learn and understand how to do it. It'd be a monthly program, and they would welcome to follow up with us with any things they don't understand or want to get a little bit more clarity on with the coaching piece. And, we'll be providing that as well as a giveaway for a raffle for, people to enter into the contest for having credit repair service done for them.
That'd be awesome. How do you want to
Yeah.
how do you have that set up right now? Do you want them to go to a website, contact you, text you, email, messenger, maybe even tag if they are interested, hashtag credit repair in the comments below, and we can get them involved with the contest?
So we're gonna put it on the company's website, Atlas, and just follow us, and we'll announce it and we'll put it out there. If we have time, we'll put a tag in there as well in this live, so you guys can go to it.
That'll be awesome for those that are watching on the live right now or on the replay to engage and have the opportunity to win something. It's always good to enter into competitions or little giveaways, and then when you win, it's an awesome experience for sure.
Yeah.
Now, are you involved with anything outside of work? What are some of your hobbies? I know you talked about cliff jumping and skydiving and those adventure kind of things. Why do you like those?
Well, I enjoy it. It's just an adrenaline rush. I like adventure. I like challenges. So, it's just something I'm looking forward to when things prevail again and then become available to do that. So, one of the things on my bucket list is skydive. So I'm looking forward to do that when we can do that.
Oh, for sure. That's something that I have seen people do, and I don't know if my wife will let me do it, so I wouldn't enter into that. But I know one thing they opened up is golf courses. I know golf courses are opened up due to this virus, so that you can play around the golf maybe next week or so, which is awesome. to get yourself outside. But I always tell people right now, because my parents went through it, please stay home and don't try to, you don't want to get this at all. It's not something that you want to entertain, end up in the hospital, and end up being there for weeks like my parents have. Just stay strong, and everyone will get through this for sure.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
And
But golf is not a bad idea. I mean, maybe we can go golfing. That'd be awesome.
for sure, if it's something that I've been doing before this whole pandemic, I was doing meetings at a driving range, and people say, "Why would you do that?" Well, you're killing two birds with one stone. You're having a business, connection. You're having a call together, and having a conversation while you're hitting golf balls. You're outside. It's active. It's great, and it's something that. Can I push you off the plane? Patricia says. It's something
Sure.
that golf.
Not
I
if I
enjoy it
already jump out
outside.
first.
Yeah. So it's something that a lot of people might want to start picking up and having those type of meetings in the near future when we are able to, because we'll definitely be more than 6 feet apart in the driving range, the ports that you're in. But that's a cool activity to get you're outside, fresh air, and having some activity as far as movement. So, Dan, is there ways that those that are watching can get in contact with you?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are more than welcome to connect with me on my Facebook page. I'm LinkedIn. I'm everywhere. You can just Google me. You'll find me. The information will be provided. Phone number, if you want, is 800-840-0603. And I'm sure that will also be posted in the link down below as well.
Yeah, make sure we get all that information in there. We have John how does a startup LLC get funding, Dan?
Okay, so with a startup, they would get funding with what they call in the industry like credit card funding, with getting business lines of credit or with using the credit cards. Another way is by building your credit in personal and in business. Even though the business doesn't have revenue right now, we would establish a strong history, and then we can apply with the banks to get you the business line of credit. But in the meantime, we could apply with using the credit card model.
John, I hope that answers your question. If you guys have any questions going forward, #live, any question, #replay, any question, and we will make sure we engage and get those answers back to you. Dan, I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day today to share
You too,
valuable information. And please, guys, reach out to Dan, have a conversation, see where it leads. Stay safe. I hope everyone enjoys their day. The weather this weekend is supposed to be awesome, so get outside the house, be safe. And until the next one, guys, I have next week, there's going to be an open forum on Monday at noon. So if anyone that's interested in getting out of their comfort zone, because Dan, was this the first time you were on a live?
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah,
It's been a while. So we can get you out of your comfort zone. I'll have the listing on the bottom of my the ticker. So make sure if you want to get involved with an open forum on Monday, get outside your comfort zone and promote your business. Be there, or you're going to miss out on another great day. So Dan, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. And until we can meet again, we'll talk on the phone. We'll do our video calls, and we'll keep growing our relationship. So I hope you have an awesome day, guys.
You got it. You too. Thank you.